research shows that the greater parents are involved in their children's lives, the more successful their children are likely to be. And ELM is a wonderful way of doing this because we have so many different opportunities for parents to be involved. Musically, volunteering, in leadership roles, and supporting parents of other children too.
Enriching Lives Through Music, known as ELM here, is a full scholarship youth orchestral program in San Rafael, California. ELM serves over 120 students in the majority immigrant Canal neighborhood. ELM is also a member of El Sistema USA, the national chapter of the El Sistema movement of music for social change. El Sistema USA has over 110 organizations across the country, and they're each united through the same purpose, to effect social change for students with the fewest resources and the greatest need. In recent years, research has been conducted on the potential social, emotional, cognitive, and academic effects programs like ELM can have on its students. However, very little thought has been put into the effects that parents might achieve as well as the integral role that parents play in each program's success. This is where our Bass Connections team comes in to fulfill this gap in knowledge. Our Bass Connections team had two related strands. First, we developed 3 new partnerships with other El Sistema USA organizations to understand their ability to assess program capacity to assess parent impact. Our second related strand worked with Kids Notes, the Durham-based El Sistema USA program. This relied on existing partnerships between our between our team members and El Sistema in Kids Notes. For this talk, we're just going to focus on this first strand, though. In effect, we seek to understand to what extent may El Sistema USA members engage parents and caregivers, as well as how do we evaluate the role parents play in the success of El Sistema USA programs. To begin to answer this, each of our undergraduate members was paired with an El Sistema USA program. This included ELM in San Rafael, California, as well as Epic Music in rural Vermont, and the Coda Music Project in Houston, Texas. For each of these programs, we designed a series of surveys to help understand their ability to assess parent impact. First, we gathered basic information about the program, and then we learned about their current parent engagements. We asked questions like, what do you hope parents will be able to learn and apply outside of the time they spend directly engaging with your program? And questions like, what are your program's primary challenges related to parent engagement? In understanding this, we then asked about evaluative measures and what they currently have implemented. In conducting these in-depth interviews, we gained an in-depth view as well about the diverse circumstances and the diverse needs that each of these programs have and are facing. So what we did after this is we set up an evaluation tool method to help understand this. Programs like these oftentimes lack the means to gauge these measures. And so that means they're lacking the insights that they might gain as well. So from this, we learned about each of these programs. For instance, ELM in San Rafael, California serves over 120 students, and they're planning to work with the Institute of Health Policy at UC San Francisco. Additionally, Epic Music in rural Vermont currently has 4 evaluative tools to gauge students, parents, and teachers. And then the Coda Music program in Houston, Texas is currently working with the University of Houston as they work across 6 schools in the Houston area, working with about 120 students. As we developed meaningful relationships with each of these organizations, we gathered more information about them, and we were able to provide specialized solutions for each of these programs. This involved us creating evaluation tools such as surveys, interview guides, and more. However, we hope that the tools and techniques that we're using to help develop these evaluation tools don't just serve the individual organizations themselves, but also these tools and techniques may be applied across all El Sistema USA members. And this is our collective impact. My name is Jacob Rubin, and on behalf of the Music for Social Change team, I'd like to thank our undergraduate members, Paula Jumabi and Dana Price, our El Sistema USA partners, Josh DeVries and Katie Wyatt, and then also our project advisors, Jessica Sperling and Megan Gray. Thank you.